Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the No, it's the ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, today I want to answer the question, what would I do if my YouTube income stopped tomorrow? What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Well, you know what? YouTube is actually a fickle fucker business. That's right, it is a fickle fucker. Fickle fucker picked a pink pepper. Fickle fucker picked a pepper. Fickle fuckers pick peppers. Fickle fuckers pick peppers. Well, what would I do? What would I do? Well, let me tell you this. One thing I've learned in life is that if stuff happens, bad shit happens, you got to keep going on the bike. You got to keep going. So one thing I wouldn't do is go and cry and sleep all day and do nothing. If the YouTube business ended, okay, if it ended, I would, well, what would you do? Well, for starters, I got a bit of emergency money up my sleeve. So I've got 6 months, well, 3 months, 6 months. I wouldn't need 6 months, but I'd firstly just stop. Take stock. You can try and restart the YouTube business. Just because it's stopped doesn't mean you can't restart. It's like a plane. The engines are stopped. What do? Give up! Give up! You parachute out. No, you try and start the motors again. Start the motors again. Now, if, for example, the motors were not startable, we can't start the bastards. So what would you do then? Well, then you would have to seriously say, okay, maybe YouTube is fucked. Maybe it's fucked. Okay, maybe it's fucked. So what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Well, I would then look at some other opportunities. Now, you would have to, first thing you would do is, stop spending. You got to cut your expenses. There's no point. You can't have fancy automobiles on lease if you don't have any income coming in, do you? No, you got to slash your expenses. Slash them. Slash them. And then what I would do is, well, you'd have to cut your costs where possible. And what you should do is then you should cut your costs, very important. Then you look at, say, well, what else can I do? In my own case, 50 years old, I came from an IT background. I could try and find something there. I could also say to myself, you know what? Maybe I want to do something, sea change, do something slightly different. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with work. Honest work is honest work. Honest work is honest toil. And maybe there's many jobs you could do. Older people, you know, without ageism. I could do some Uber driving, Uber Eats. I could do taxi driving. I've done taxis and limousines before. I mean, you don't have to do it 7 days a week. You could do it a couple days a week. And that's the whole thing. If the YouTube bandwagon hit the skids, well, you know what? One thing that's not going to help you is sitting on your ass doing absolutely nothing. So I've always found it, if you keep momentum, even though the job may not be prestigious, it may not be a high status job, if you keep the momentum going, you usually do pretty damn well. That's right, you usually do pretty damn well. So I would seriously say keep the momentum going. You want to keep your momentum going. That's an important thing to keep in mind. Keep that momentum going. Keep it going. Keep it going. The importance, what can I say here? I can't stress this enough. it's very important you don't just sit on your ass and do nothing. You want to keep peddling, keep peddling. Now, in my own case, things went to shit. There's many jobs you can do. You may do better jobs that you like to do, like an IT position. But if that's not possible, you can do some shitty work. Shitty work, taxi driving. I could do some, I've done that before. I didn't mind it. The beautiful thing about taxi driving is you can set your own hours. You don't have a boss man telling you what to do. Uber Eats, there's many jobs you can do. And I think the important thing is you just don't give up. Never give up. Don't give up. Keep peddling. Keep peddling. That's the important thing. Would I do something for myself, work like self-employment? I don't really want to risk a lot of capital, but there's a lot of things you could do. You could do things like, I'm getting a bit old, 50, but if I like car detailing, you could try car detailing. There's many, many good things that you can actually do. Many good things you can actually do. So you don't just have to sit and do nothing. There's many good things you can do. So, you know, I think in my case, I'm 50. 50 is actually pretty good. I mean, let's look at it this way. So I've been in work for 30 plus years. I started working when I was a teenager. I started my own business when I was 15 in 1988. So I've spent over 30 years working. Career from 20 to 65 is kind of your working life. What's that? You know, that's 20 to 65 is 45 years of work. Well, I've worked 30 years. I got the last third left. I've 2/3 finished. I've got 1/3 left. So, you know, there's many opportunities you can start trying to fulfill. Why not? Give it a shot. Give it a shot, Rambo. And, you know, obviously you have to cut your expenses. Of course. Give the luxury leased car back. Many things you can do. But the important thing is never give up. Have the attitude. You know what? I'm going to give it a try. I can only try my best. Okay. It would be better if I was 35 for a job. Yes, it would be, okay? However, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to sit on my ass drinking whiskey all day. No. If my YouTube income stopped, I'd try and... Firstly, let me just go through the steps. So if my YouTube income stopped, number one, try and restart the bastard. Try and restart. Number two, if it's unstartable, well, look for some other work. Now, this could be in my field. IT is where I worked before. I could try some social marketing type jobs or social media marketing jobs. Many, 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 many things. If that doesn't work, step 3 is to get more general type work. Taxi driving, limousine driving, Uber. That's type of work itself. And number 4, if that doesn't work, cleaning, general maintenance. Maybe you do something yourself, like if you really like car cleaning, maybe you can do a car detailing type business. Car detailing, you've got to find your niche. This is the whole thing. Your niche. You want to find your niche. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes a restart, a reboot is what we're looking for. So, you know, the only time you should be worried if YouTube ended or my current job ends or your job ends, it's if you are a lazy shit who stays at home and does nothing. That's when you've got to worry. But if you are a go-getter, there is nothing to worry about. You try your best, work hard, and cut your expenses and see what life throws at you. If you've tried your best and it didn't fucking work, well, at least you've tried your best. You can't do any more than that. I'm ArchieLuxury, facing the grim reality that is being over 50 in today's society. Tell me what you guys think of that. See you later. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.